Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me again in this like section. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's really take a look at what happened in court today, May 22nd, 2025. You guys are aware that NNAMDI KANU was in court today, and it was very shocking that the defense team really shocked the DSS with so much evidence, and a lot of people are saying that NNAMDI KANU is going to win this case because his defense team were giving it back to back to the DSS. Let's really take a look at what happened today in court today. You can see from what is going on, even the lawyers came out to really testify about what happened today in court. And I'm going to play you guys a video where the defense team asked the DSS, that's the witnesses, where the defense team was asking the witnesses what really happened. Why did Hope Uzodinma say that IPOB was not associated with Ahmed Gulak killings, as well as the killings happening in Imo State? So guys, take a look at this, where Hope Uzodinma's clip was played in court today, and listen to what he said. And I'll be right back,
If
guys.
anybody tells you that IPOB is the one killing people in Oluzon, it is not correct. Wicked politicians are sponsoring the killings in Olu. Last week in Oberuru, the APC ward chairman was killed in his house. The APC secretary was killed in his house. APC woman leader was killed in his house. I have cross-checked since the inception of this banditry. Not one PDP man has died.
You guys really listen to the clip that was being played in court. This was the third clip, and Hope Uzodinma was saying that the killings that is happening in Imo State is a political something. It doesn't have anything to do with NNAMDI KANU or the indigenous people of Biafra. And this was what the defense team was asking the witness. I hope you heard that. Hope Uzodinma said that the thing that is happening in Imo State is not associated with NNAMDI KANU, and he was like saying that the governor did not call name. So guys, let's really take a look at what they said here. This was when the defense asked him. That's after the second clip was being played, which was Hope Uzodinma. Now the defense asked him, "Who is the man you just watched?" And he said it was his DG. And he said, the defense now asked him, what is his name? He said it's Oluwatosin Ajayi. And the defense asked him, did you hear him say the community must arm themselves? And the witness said, yes, I did. And the defense said, is there anything wrong with that? The DG has said. The witness said, no. And the defense asked, do you agree with everything he said? And the witness said yes. Then the third clip was now played, which was Hope Uzodinma's own. And he now asked, a man is seen addressing people in his words. He said, if anyone saying it's IPOB that is killing people in Imo State, the person is wrong. He goes on to say killings are politically motivated and accused a particular party of being behind the killing of the opposition party. Now, when they played the second clip in court, the second clip was all about the director of DSS, which is Oluwatosin Ajayi, and this was what the clip they played in court. And the defense was now asking him, did you hear what Oluwatosin Ajayi said in the court, where he said that everybody should arm themselves? So guys, take a look at this video and hear what
is that we should not make this another talk show. And that's why this is my intervention. That security starts from you. There's nothing that is new. 1870 something, I can't remember. The French Revolution, in the street of Paris, they were beheading people. We've had hijack of plane. We'll forget quickly. We've had the wet ear syndrome. We had so many. There's no Matasini and whatever. There will always be security problem. So when I hear people say this is security in Nigeria, as long as human beings exist, there will be security problem. The issue is the response. We have to take that mentality away. What is the security agencies doing? Who, apart from a tree, knows that they want to come and cut him and remain standing? Only a tree. We have to get the communities to rise and defend themselves first. And the time to start it is now. When you move out from here, I do that every day. I come from a village in Ijebu land, Ogun State, and I talk to my people. I know the level of armament they are entitled to. I know how they organize themselves in quarters. We have 4 quarters. I am using my expertise to guide them. You cannot wait for the military to come and do everything.
So, guys, this was the clip that was played in court. That was the second clip that they played. And the defense asked him, who is the man that you just watched? The witness said, he's our director general, which is the director of DSS. And he asked him, what is his name? And the witness said, Oluwatosun Ajayi. And the defense now asked, did you hear him say the community must arm themselves? The witness said, yes, I did. And the defense said, is there anything wrong with that, what the DJ has said? And he said, no. And the defense said, do you agree with everything he said? The witness said, yes. Then, after that, that was when they now played Hope Uzodima's court video clip. Now, these people are trying every possible best to make sure that they bring down NNAMDI Kanu by bringing all these video clips to court. And the shocking part of it is that the defense team for today's court was very, very active, and many Nigerians are happy that the defense team was very active, because the defense team, the way they were giving it back to back to these DSS witnesses, it was even shocking them that they came to a point in time they said they didn't even know what to answer again. And when they were asking them question, all they were saying is, I don't know, I don't know. Now, according to what really happened today, it says that before the continuation of the cross-examination of the witness, the presiding judge, that's Justice Omotosho, reminded the prosecution, saying that he's going to give 6 days, and within that 6 days, that they will gather all their witnesses to deliver. That if they don't gather all their witnesses before that 6 days, that he's going to close the case and move it to the defense. Now, Justice Omotosho continues. He says, I put this case on accelerated hearing, and I have my reasons. I want this case closed as soon as possible. The defendant has been in detention for long. Soon the court will vacate and the defendant will still be in detention. I will give 6 days for you to call all your witnesses, where there are 500 or more. Work with this time frame as you are enjoying your vacation. Remember, someone is still in detention away from his family. I granted accelerated hearing and it's 3 months already. This is not accelerated hearing, he concluded. This was when in court, where the judge was saying that he's giving all of them 6 days to bring in their He's giving all of them 6 days to bring in their witnesses. That if they don't bring their witnesses before that 6 days, he's going to close this case, because you cannot keep someone in detention far away from his family. It's just as if God is not actually working, because this judge is not considering the fact that NNAMDI Kanu has been in detention for so long. Then he was like saying that if they don't bring their witnesses before that 6 days, he's going to call off this case and call the case concluded. Now, he was also saying that you cannot keep someone in detention for so long far away from his family, and you guys will be enjoying your own vacation, because he was saying that courts will soon go on their own vacation. So guys, let's really take a look at the next thing that really happened in court. Then this was not time when they were not doing the cross-examination of the witness BBB, where the defense was now asking, has the defendant's international passport been in your custody? The witness said, I don't know. Then the defense said, has the defendant traveled abroad? The witness said, he told me he has been to many countries. Then the defense asked, was the broadcast you presented made in Nigeria? And the witness said, I don't know. And the defense now asked, is the name Biafra proscribed? The witness said, I don't know, but I know that IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, is proscribed. The letter of complaint from the IGF, defense now asked him, 5 to 6 years ago, did you obtain a statement from the defendant? And the witness said, I didn't get any statement and I did not see any. Then the defense team now asked, do you have a report of the investigation? And the witness said, yes. Then the defense team now asked, may we see it? The witness said, I don't have it. It is the government that has it. And the defense now asked him, you did not call the defendant's investigation or statement yet. You are a witness. And the witness said, The investigation is immaterial. And this was now when the defense team now asked him, did you make any video of any other person in line with this? And the witness said, I made investigation with some people. And the defense said, where is your report? The witness said, I don't have it. And the defense now asked, did you see anyone carrying arms from the video you presented? And the witness said, I don't know. Arms can be concealed. The defense now asked, did you identify anyone? The witness said, I identified Eastern Security Network. Then the defense team now asked the witness, how did you know? Did you confirm the identity? The witness said no. Everything the witness was talking in court was just no, to show you that these people are not sure of what they are saying about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They're not even sure about this Eastern Security Network. They have been tagging it as a terrorist group, but they have never even seen them in a video where they're carrying gun. What type of a witness did they even bring to court? You bring a witness to court to come and lie against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all they're saying is no. But thank God that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being vindicated, and everybody has started saying that it's soon time for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, because everybody is seeing it. Even me, I'm seeing it, that it's time for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released, because it's like the judge self is tired of the case. The judge is saying that if I give you guys 6 days, if you guys don't bring your other witnesses, I close this case and I say it is concluded. So guys, I want you guys to take a look at this video and listen to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyers have to say about today's court case. So guys, take a look at this video and I'll be right back.
Joshua, come on. All right, where water? Water, just drop the bag. What is that?
No, that is my. No, come on, go ahead. We're not waiting.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Yet, the cross-examination of the second prosecution witness was concluded today, and the court has adjourned the matter for 6 days. We're back on the 28th of May, the 29th of May, 6 June, 16 June, 18 June, and 19 June for the prosecution to continue to present their case. And that's good.
So don't ask again.
With the pace that the government is going, are you satisfied?
No, we have said enough.
Uche Nanjaka.
Uche now what?
So guys, you guys saw the happy faces in the lawyers, like you saw the way the lawyers were very, very happy about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the trial they just finished. You can see that they're happy because they already know that they are winning and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released out. Anyway guys, many people have been talking about the broadcast of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and everything he has been saying there, even when he talked about Nigeria, the way Nigeria is going to be, and everything he said in that broadcast is what is happening in Nigeria today. We are seeing it on daily basis, and many people are now complaining that the Fulani people have finished them. I want you guys to just take a look at this broadcast that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, and I'll be right back.
They can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Fashoranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forest, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying something about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know, they understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiana is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain. You do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? It's not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They say they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu. Are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you have had your breakfast this morning. Please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beverages and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is the same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century moving cattle from place to place. Tell me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. When you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice, then you know you embrace serious mess. You are in one almighty trouble, I'm telling you. People are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so-called one, I want to tell you the dangers of one Nigeria. All this nonsense you're hearing today about one Nigeria, Fulani in our forest, Fulani in our village. Before the white man came, did you see Fulani moving their cattle all over the place? Did we not have meat to eat? They will answer these questions for you. Because sometimes in Africa we don't reason very well. The way we reason is disjointed. I can't understand for the life of me why instead of them to waste all that money arming and equipping this Janjaweed army Mijetiala to come and conquer you and I, why don't they open a milk factory somewhere in the north and bring the milk down south? I'm sure Southerners will buy it. After all, pig milk comes all the way from Holland. Pig milk all the way from Holland. Now you understand it. Because of the way you people reason. Why can't you produce? Is it difficult to produce milk? The same milk that comes out naturally from the udder of the cow. Why can't you can it somewhere, pasteurize it, and send it to people to eat, to drink, or to do whatever with? All over the world, that is what is happening. In fact, they produce so much milk in Europe that they pour it away. Why can't you do the same thing? A whole president claiming they are in the 21st century are supporting a very primitive practice of moving cattle from place to... All of you, you're not ashamed of yourselves. You have no shame. As somebody will say, your shame is shaming me. I'm telling you, you people from the zoo, I'm ashamed of your ignorance and stupidity. You people are hopeless, completely hopeless. One day now, one idiot to come and say, we are intellectuals. And you're moving cattle from Kafanchan to Ahoda. You are intellectuals. You are intellectualizing. You are in the 21st century, you are moving cattle, driving cattle, Nama, from over 3.
Seriously, this country called the zoo, they should be ashamed of themselves. Like, Nigerians already know they messed up, like internationally and local law, by going to Kenya to kidnap NNAMDI KANU and reducing him to Nigeria without following international due process. The act has pushed Nigeria in a very tight corner, hence they have started denying every of their unlawful action. It is on record that the former Attorney General of Federation, in a press statement, said that Nigerian Interpol collaborated with other international Interpol in the abduction and reduction of NNAMDI KANU to Nigeria, because, you know, DSS started removing themselves from the kidnap. I won't even say it's an arrest, it's a kidnap. They started removing themselves from the kidnap of NNAMDI KANU in Kenya, and people are now wondering what really happened. But to be honest, the press statement told us that it was a collaboration of Nigerian Interpol with other international Interpol that led to the kidnap of NNAMDI KANU in Kenya. So they said that while the whole drama was going on, they said Malami shifted the deal to the former DSS boss. You guys know the former DSS boss, that's Yusuf Bichi Magaji, a very corrupt Fulani man, as they said he is. They now said, do you remember that when Bichi was leaving office, there was a heavy jubilation by DSS personnel? Many testified how he uses his agency to kill and intimidate many innocent Nigerians. That is the reason why DSS personnel were so happy when they heard that the man was leaving office. So Bichi had to accept the responsibility, using DSS as an agency involved in the abduction of NNAMDI KANU in Kenya. When the new DSS boss, Mr. Adola Ajayi, a very intelligent man, resumed office, he distanced DSS in the involvement of the abduction of NNAMDI KANU from Kenya. Then yesterday, that's 21st May, in the Federal High Court, DSS now witnessed that the DSS witness distanced the agency involvement in the mafia deal that Malami played with Kenya criminals. That was what played out to court on 21st. Now the DSS witness that DSS witness said DSS is not involved in the abduction of NNAMDI KANU from Kenya to Nigeria. The question many Nigerians are asking is, who did the Nigeria government want to present as a brain behind the violation of this international law? Which agency is behind the crime? That is what they were asking. Like, who is really behind it? If DSS are now associating themselves, so who are they not going to put it to that is behind the abduction of NNAMDI KANU? They actually know that he's a criminal. They know that what they did by abducting him in Kenya or kidnapping him in Kenya is a criminal law. Like, he knows he's a criminal law. He knows it's a criminal offense. That is why you see that they are trying to cover up. They don't want to really talk about the matter. They don't want to bring up the matter in court because they know that they have actually done the wrong thing by going to Kenya to kidnap him. Like NNAMDI KANU will always say that it was a kidnap, it was not really an arrest. So they already know that they have already done a very bad thing. So guys, I want you guys to just listen to what these interviewers have to say about the way Nigerians messed up by going to Kenya to kidnap NNAMDI KANU. So guys, take a look at this and I'll be right back.
There are not a few who believe that the pace at which the Interpol International and Interpol Nigeria are working is quite interesting. They point to the fact that there are not a few who believe that the pace at which the Interpol International and Interpol Nigeria are working is quite interesting. They point to the fact that I'm distracted. There are not a few who believe that the pace at which the Interpol International and Interpol Nigeria are working is quite interesting. They point to the fact that NNAMDI KANU, the leader of the proscribed group, IPOB, it didn't take long for them to grab him from the same Kenya and get him down to Nigeria, and he's facing justice now. That's why is this like a case of we're following process, diplomatic channels, etc., etc.
Believe me, I want to tell you I don't know what you are talking about. All I know...
You seem not to know exactly what we are talking about here.
No. You are bringing an issue that Interpol is not aware of. You know, let me define the role of Interpol so that you can understand. Interpol is an international police organization that assists law enforcement agencies within the 196 countries to look for a fugitive that runs or is hiding. And if you look at all the other fugitives that are brought to face justice in Nigeria, they have the link, those who are involved with Interpol. So I don't know I don't want to talk about issue of KANU, who brought him back to Nigeria. I'm not aware how he was brought back to Nigeria or how he came into Nigeria. Interpol is not aware. We stated this long time ago, and we made it categorically clear So don't, it's not a question. There are what we call police-to-police relationship, international police cooperation. Another police, it does not necessarily bring Interpol.
Okay.
If one police and another exchange a suspect is running from them, they can have an international police cooperation that out of the scope of Interpol.
Okay.
But however, if a notice is given to an individual, like blue notices, when the inmates in Kuje prison escaped,
yes,
we did a biometric capture of those suspects, and we shared it with international communities. We shared it with our law enforcement agencies.
Maybe small thing. DSS is denying involvement. So, which people they responsible now? Which organization is responsible for abducting NNAMDI KANU from Kenya? DSS is denying involvement. Interpol here is denying involvement. Meanwhile, when Malami came back, when Malami announced NNAMDI KANU capture or abduction from Kenya, he did say something about, he did mention Interpol, that collaboration with Interpol, everybody heard that. Understand? Now Interpol is denying. Now you abducted somebody unjustly, brought him back to Nigeria, and then you are giving judgment. You are trying him in Nigeria. You are trying him. You violated the same. You violated law, the same international law, and then you came back to Nigeria, and then you are trying him. You know, trying him. Which law? Which kind of law? You come on. You violated law and you brought the person back to Nigeria. Abducting NNAMDI KANU from Kenya already is a criminal offense. It's a kidnapping. It's a kidnapping case. Anybody that kidnapped NNAMDI KANU from Kenya should be treated as a kidnapper. Now people came back to Nigeria. You are trying him, and then anyway, let's see where the case will lead us. Let's see where they are driving this case to. We shall see. NNAMDI has been in detention. Other Nigerians that have committed more crime than NNAMDI KANU has all been released. Understand? NNAMDI KANU didn't even commit any crime. Other people that we are fighting for agitation, I mean, has all been released. Why are they still keeping NNAMDI KANU? Why?
We keep asking ourselves, why is it that NNAMDI KANU is still being detained? Because other people that committed crime, if like more than NNAMDI KANU, for me, I don't feel that NNAMDI KANU committed any crime. NNAMDI KANU did not commit any crime. He did not commit any crime at all. So why would they keep him so long in this detention? Even people that committed crime in this country has not been detained like this. It's the same terrorists that are always seen outside day by day. They are walking freely in this country called Nigeria, in this country called Zoo. They are walking freely up and down. But NNAMDI KANU did not do anything wrong. Instead, he is being detained for so long by this same so-called Nigerian. Now, during the cross-examination of the witness BBB, the defense team asked him, do you remember the NSAS protest? And the witness said yes, that he can remember. And the defense asked, what was it all about? He said he did not get his response. Meanwhile, the document from the Lagos State NSAS panel of inquiry has been submitted by the defense team and marked as an exhibit. Since the questions they have been asking the witness, he has just been saying no, he doesn't really understand what they are saying. And this is someone who they asked to come and testify against NNAMDI KANU. So, reading on to what is really happening, the defense team asked the witness, yesterday I asked you the name of your DG. If you see him video, will you recognize him? And the witness said, yes, I can. And the defense team now asked that the flash containing a clip vital for cross-examination be played, and it has been accepted by the court. The video is being played now, and the prosecution objects the video being played, says the man in the video is not the DG. Now, the judge says it is not his duty to identify who the DJ, rather it is the duty of the witness to do so. Now, the defense says they haven't asked the witness who the man in the video is. The judge says objection is overruled, that the video continues to be played. That is the duty of the witness to identify who the DG is in the video when asked. The video just played. Then a man was seen addressing the people in his word. He said, if you are depending on the police for protection, you will all die. They now asked, witness, is this your DG? And the witness said no. They now said, please note, this clip was gotten from Channels Television. Then in this clip playing, a man is seen addressing the people. In his word, he says everyone must put bands together to fight Boko Haram and restore peace. He says it is impossible to leave the fight for security only for the police. That is impossible. He calls for everyone to join hands and rise to defend themselves, and the time to start it is now. The first time they asked him if the person in the video was his DG, he said no, it was not. Then it was now after they played a video where the director was talking, he was now saying that yes, that the person talking is the director of the State Security Service. Now, many Nigerians started replying. People came out and they were saying that stupid DSS witness that don't know who their DG is. Like they said that they are paid. Then this person said paid government migrant. And so to be honest, the witness they are bringing to court, they don't even know what they are saying. They bring you a witness to court and the witness cannot even be able to identify who is his director general. Imagine. Now this is what another person said. Take note, false witnessing amounts to jail terms. DSS witness in his way to jail for false witnessing. It don't happen, and this person is saying that it is time for the DSS witness to go to jail for false witnessing, because everything they have been saying there is all lies. Everything the witness has been saying there is all lies. They don't even know what they are testifying against. And this second person said here, I'm not surprised the witness doesn't know the DG. This is because the witness is a masquerade, and I don't expect a masquerade to know what is happening in real physical world. This one is saying that he's surprised, he's not even surprised that the witness doesn't know who is the director general, because the witness is a masquerade, and you don't expect a masquerade to know what is really happening in physical world. Then this person said that if he claims that the man is not their DG, then he will tell the court who their Dr. General is. Now they are saying that if he's saying that the person in the video is not their Director General, then he should provide who their Dr. General is. And now this one, the next person said, I see these witnesses as people they selected from prison serving their jail terms. How come they don't know anything? My thinking, maybe this person is saying that the people who they brought to court don't know anything. To be honest, I kept on saying this in my mind, that the witnesses they brought to court, like ever since NNAMDI Kanu started this trial, it's just as if they don't know anything. They don't even know how to answer questions, because I don't know if I would say the questions that the defense team was throwing at them was stronger than them, because it's just a confusing thing that this person said here, that the witnesses they brought to court, it's just as if they selected them, or maybe they are serving their prison terms and they just brought them out of prison to come and say something against NNAMDI Kanu, because these people are not really thinking right. Imagine, and many people are saying that Kasala don burst, Nigeria is a horrible place. Honestly, just imagine who is the witness. And many people are saying that this one don't even know who is his DG. Imagine. Now, this person said the more enemies of Biafrans think that they are winning or they are going to win, the more helpless and frustrations mount itself on their way, because they foolishly and ignorantly not aware that Biafra is God's agenda on earth, NNAMDI being the instruments by God himself. Many people are saying that NNAMDI Kanu is an instrument of God that God has brought to Igbos to help Igbos, to help and save Igbos, so that the Igbo people will get their freedom. That is what many people are saying, that NNAMDI Kanu is a God on earth. So even this one said this next person said, everything this witness has said so far is fraudulent. He's a liar and must be arrested for false witness. How much was he paid to bear false witness against an innocent man? Like I've always been saying, that they need to arrest these witnesses that are coming to court, because they don't even know what they are saying at all. How can they come to court and be bearing false witness against an innocent man? Like, everything they have been saying in the court is false. How can they play a video? Yesterday, the witness told us that it was that Hope Uzodinma said that IPOB was associated with the killings going on in Imo State. And when they now played the video clip today, the witness, they now asked the witness, hope you've heard what Hope Uzodinma said. That Hope Uzodinma said that what happened in Imo State is not related with IPOB. And the witness said he doesn't know. Is that an answer? Like, he doesn't know. Is that an answer? To show you that these people are just paid, they barely don't know what they are coming to testify against. They don't even know what to say about NNAMDI Kanu. An innocent man will always remain an innocent man. No matter how you try to bring him down, he will always tell you that an innocent man, God will always be working for an innocent man, because they have tried every possible way to bring him down. And you know, I get surprised, because after all these things that these people are doing, like after everything they are doing, I don't even know if I'll say they are being paid. After all these things they're doing, still nothing, they won't even come to court and say a meaningful thing. They'll just come to court and be saying rubbish. So let's take a look at the next cross-examination. Then this was when the third video clip ends and the defense proceeds to question the witness. And the defense asks, do you know who the man is? The witness said, yes, I do. And the defense asked, who is he? He said, he's the governor of Imo State. And they asked him, what is his name? He said, Hope Uzodinma. And then the defense now asked, yesterday, you said the same governor accused IPOB of killing people in Olo, Imo State. And the witness said, yes. Then they asked, did you hear him now saying the killings were not done by IPOB, but by the opposition party? And the witness said the governor did not mention names. And the fourth clip is being played, where former military henchman was urging the people to defend themselves against terrorists, as the police and security force will not come to their rescue. And the defense said, do you know who just spoke? And the witness said, yes, it is T.Y. Danjuma. And the defense said, did you hear him say, if we are waiting for the police to protect us, we will all die? And the witness said, yes. And then the defense now asked him, what can you say about this statement? The witness said, it is not my job to interpret his statement. And the defense team now asked him, T.Y. Danjuma said everyone should carry arms, right? And the witness said, yes. The defense team now asked him, did your agency arrest him for making such statements? And the witness said, I am not aware. The defense team asked, what is the difference between Amotokun and Eastern Security Network? And the witness said, Amotokun is recognized by law, but Eastern Security Network is not. And the defense said, from the previous video played, you heard the governor mentioning that politicians were killed. Is IPOB into politics? And the witness said, I am not sure. This was when the cross-examination ended, and the third witness was now being called, but however, the third witness was not available. So they said the next witness is not yet ready, so they're now asking for time. So the judge still maintains on his accelerated hearing, saying they should pick 6 days from the next 2 weeks. If they do not come through, he will strike out the prosecution as weak and close the case. The judge is telling the prosecution to reduce their witnesses. In his words, we cannot continue like this, reduce your witnesses so this matter can end very soon. This was when the judge was saying that they should reduce their witnesses so that this case can end very soon, because he doesn't understand why, because they called on the third witness, and unfortunately the third witness was not available. So guys, I want you guys to really take a look at what Nigerians have to say, because many Nigerians were reacting to NNAMDI Kanu's trial. So guys, take a look at this and I'll be right back.
NNAMDI Kanu, Nigerian government, release NNAMDI Kanu. I hope you people are enjoying the mass destructions that the Boko Haram are causing in the north. Because release NNAMDI Kanu, Nigerian government, release NNAMDI Kanu. I hope you people are enjoying the mass destructions that the Boko Haram are causing in the north. Because release NNAMDI Kanu. Release NNAMDI KANU. Nigerian government, release NNAMDI KANU. I hope
Fulani can control you.
Release NNAMDI KANU. Release NNAMDI KANU. Nigerian government, release NNAMDI KANU. I hope you people are enjoying the mass destructions that the Boko Haram are causing in the north. Because it is this careless attitude of you people that will make ordinary citizens to sign a mass destruction of a society. Because how long will you detain this man for no reason? Prove to the world what this man have done wrong. If you people are not enjoying the mass destructions of the north by the Boko Harams, release NNAMDI KANU now. Because what you people will see in the nearest future, it will be a shocking news to the whole world. Release NNAMDI KANU. Release NNAMDI KANU or prove to the world what he have done wrong. You people will witness a heavy load. From one court adjournment to another court adjournment to another court adjournment. Release this man or prove to the world what he does wrong. That is what we are saying. Ordinary citizens will sign a mass destruction of everybody. If you people, if care is not taken, this is just a warning.
When Buhari started this his agenda, NNAMDI KANU was the first person that pointed it out. He was the first person that told Nigerians and alerted Nigerians to what is coming. Nobody believed him until eventually Buhari now exposed himself. And we started. When Buhari started this his agenda, NNAMDI KANU was the first person that pointed it out. He was the first person that told Nigerians and alerted Nigerians to what is coming. Nobody believed him until eventually.
Kanu's fight for.
When Buhari started this his agenda, NNAMDI KANU was the first person that pointed it out. He was the first person that told Nigerians and alerted Nigerians to what is coming. Nobody believed him.
State governor.
When Buhari started this his agenda, NNAMDI KANU was the first person that pointed it out. He was the first person that told Nigerians and alerted Nigerians to what is coming. Nobody believed him until eventually Buhari now exposed himself. And we started seeing Nigerians now providing their own security from Amateku to Ebubago that never was in Imo State and all the rest of them. It was under Buhari's word that you saw all these terrorists. NNAMDI KANU alerted us. Go and check. It was this revelation that angered Buhari. That was why he started his DSS in the southeast to protect the Igbos. So it was not easy because the first place of all would have been in the southeast. That Buhari felt that we are too stubborn, that he's going to deal with us another. NNAMDI
Kanu's fight for Biafran independence has.
When Buhari started this his agenda, NNAMDI KANU was the first person that pointed it out. He was the first person that told Nigerians and alerted Nigerians to what is coming. Nobody believed him until eventually Buhari now exposed himself. And we started seeing Nigerians now providing their own security from Amateku to Ebubago that never was in Imo State and all the rest of them. It was under Buhari's word that you saw all these terrorists. NNAMDI KANU alerted us. Go and check. It was this revelation that angered Buhari. That was why he started his DSN in the south to protect the Igbos. So it was not easy because the first place of all would have been in the southeast. That Buhari felt that we are too stubborn, that he's going to deal with us another. NNAMDI KANU took preemptive steps to protect the Igbos in the southeast. So this thing angered Buhari because they were not easy to penetrate as they planned. That was why they put him in cooler and they use those of them. Ask yourself, what is that thing that is so special in him?
But evil will come back to haunt you. All of you never knew that IPOB and this Biafra movement was for your liberation. Some of you saw maybe the oil and gas from Biafra land. If they go now, we'll have access to oil and gas. In the process of having your eyes fixated on oil and gas, your forest is gone. Do you understand it? There is nothing more precious in life than freedom. Freedom is very important. And I need you to understand this very morning. Every Yoruba person supporting Fulani, you are setting up yourself to become like the Hausa people. Remember when Hausa was supporting Fulani? We are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Where are the Hausa people today? I ask you. Where are those Hausa people today? Do you see them anymore? They're saying we are Hausa Fulani, we are Hausa Fulani. Do you see them again today? Do you see them? I'm asking you. No, because Fulani have completely overwhelmed them. It's called emasculation. Completely emasculated them. Look at what they're doing in the East. In the East, they come to the East, they will tell you, oh, you want to be the president or vice? Yeah. They say, give us land for Ruga. They give them land. As Soju Zokadu did that Lord Banta. They have taken it over in forever and ever. Give us land in your state. Hope of them prove to us that you are stood. Give us land in Olo. Hope of them will give them land in Olo. We can go and kill people in Obibo. We can kill for them. How many Fulani governors are prepared to kill bandits? I didn't say normal people. I'm talking about armed, dangerous bandits. How many Fulani governors? Go and read your newspapers, you will see it there. Fulani governors are negotiating with them, giving them arms, giving them vehicles, making sure that their life is no longer a misery. But see, they come down to the south. They tell you, give us land for Ruga. Go and kill your people to prove to us that you're one Nigerian. That was why Obioso was talking rubbish. Was talking, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Supported by the BBC. The problem you people have in Nigeria is this. Your journalists, you see people, Punch newspaper, Tribune, Vanguard, and Nation, they are your second worst enemies. I'm telling you the truth. They can never ever be objective in their reportage. Never ever ever. That's why all of you are suffering. But you don't know it. They were the same people used to scuttle the NSAS protest. Of course, some of you went about looking for Indomie in warehouses. Typical black people. Any revolution that is coming now, you must stand very firm. They'll say, oh, you're Igbo. Oh, you're Yoruba. Oh, you're from Urobo. Don't join them. It's our turn in 2023. If you do this, you will scuttle our chances of becoming the president in 2023. Ask yourself, all of them that have been president from time immemorial, what benefit has it brought to you as a human being? Absolutely nothing. So you have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. You look at them now, how they have now descended on Yoruba people, asking them to concede, give us your forest, we must graze, we must do this, we must do that. And slowly before your eyes, they are giving in, they are capitulating, they are allowing them to get, if you don't give it to us, Tinubu will not be president in 2023. Tinubu won't be the president. That's what I'm saying to you. And foolishly you will agree and hand over your land to them. And once they take your land over from you, look at Hausa. Because there is a saying where we come from. If you want to know what your life is going to become in the future, look at Hausa people. If you want to understand or appreciate, I will say, the life that you are about to bequeath to your children and grandchildren, look at Hausa people. Is there any Hausa governor today? Is there any Hausa emir? Is there land though? Katsina is Hausa land. Kanu is Hausa land. Sokoto is Hausa land. The Hausa people own it, indigenous to those areas. I'm asking you this question. Is there any Hausa man who's an emir in the north? The answer is no. Something is going to happen to you. If you don't rise up now to break, I'm not even asking people to break this rule. Demand for what rightfully belongs to you, your freedom. The freedom to decide. The freedom to write a constitution if you prefer. The freedom to live with whoever you want to live with. That is. And you're telling me that that country is viable. You're telling me that Nigeria should be supported. We are in one Nigeria. We are not going anywhere. And you're dying every day. Because those that they appointed to speak for you, they gave them money and positions. So that they will come out on the pages of newspapers to give the world the misleading impression that everything is okay, when things are not okay. Go through the statements of Ohaneze and see the contradictions in it. Nigeria is not working. We are marginalized. And then you come back and say Nigeria is one. We must stay in it together. Are you not foolish? These are the useless intellectuals that you have. On one hand, you say Nigeria is not working. You're marginalized. You are being discriminated against, you're suffering, they're killing you everywhere, and you come back to the same place and say Nigeria must be one. Had Nigerians gotten together to say they want to be part of this useless contraption, that's entirely their business. I'm a Democrat, I've subscribed to it. But have you asked yourself this question? Why is it that all those asking you to remain in one Nigeria has something to gain from Nigeria, or they have benefited in the past? Nothing more, nothing less. I saw the letter that Atiku Abubakar wrote to President Biden. Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because somebody's asking why can't Niger Delta Avengers resume their job. It's because they listen to politicians. Once you listen to a politician, you're gone. Once you listen to them, you are finished. You are finished. Our people must be guarded and disciplined at all times, please. No criminality or ill discipline will be tolerated. If you attack any business or goods belonging, I don't know, if I say it now, people start burning their businesses down, asking for compensation from IPOB. I'm not going to go any further. You must know that the zoo you are in, they are very good when it comes to propaganda. Please, very, very good. We cannot afford to give them any space or room to portray us in a bad light. Please. We must be very, very careful. We must not give our enemies any reason whatsoever to tarnish our image. Fulani terrorists in the bushes and those in uniform are our main targets. You must understand this very carefully. If this gulag thing doesn't work, they will bring somebody else to kill, to blame it on IPOB. Actually, they will burn our markets in Lagos. They burnt Ladipo. Was it yesterday they burnt Ladipo? Because I exposed Alaba, they now went to Ladipo. It's Tinubu that is doing it. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the one doing it. Any day we retaliate now, people will start talking rubbish. Now that Tinubu is busy burning down Igbo markets in Lagos, nobody will talk. Please, very, very important. There is a video in circulation, one idiot trained by the zoo police to claim he was part of ESN before. We must be very, very careful. I don't believe in mentioning names, but something came up. We had somebody before that put the lives of our people in danger. His name is Uche Lionheart. Anywhere you see him, you should arrest him and hand him over to the nearest ESN command. He was a deep mole within our structures and is directly responsible for the deaths of very many gallant fighters within us. He was an informant for the zoo security agencies for some time now. Wherever you see him, arrest him and hand him over to the nearest ESN command. His name is Uche. He was formerly one of my bodyguards. They call him Lionheart. He moved from Obibo into Imo State. He is working for the zoo. He was the one that compromised our structures in Iguacha. The same thing he tried to do in Imo State. We are investigating if he had a hand in the death of Ikonso, in terms of giving away his movement. His name is Uche Lionheart. If you find him, you know what to do. He's a traitor. He is a traitor. Very, very important. Of course, Onisha will comply. If you have been dealing with him, Uche or Lionheart, if he's been sending you videos before, you are part of the problem also. Anybody who contacts him, Chineke and America, because you are a dead animal walking. He is evil. He is evil. Uche, his name is Lionheart, is evil. He is working for the zoo. He is working for the zoo. He is an enemy. Because of him, we have lost very many people. He is the one that will tell the zoo police where to find our people. He is the one. You send him on an errand, he will set the people up, and the zoo police or army will arrest them. That is what he does all the time. And that era has come and gone. Be very, very careful, please. And I want his pictures everywhere, circulated everywhere, so you know who you're dealing with. He is evil. And you know me, I don't hide anything. If you are within our structures in ESN and you work for the zoo, I will come live on air. I will expose you. I will put your pictures everywhere. Those of them in America that were contacting him before, do you see what you have done? That was why I said nobody from abroad should contact our men on the ground. That was what I said. Now you can see the reason why. Now, you can see the reason why. He is evil. Very, very evil. And everybody who's ever dealt with him, you are also a suspect. Right now, because I can't trust you. Uche was a mole and a traitor within our midst. And he's finished. And on that note, we have come to the end of our program this very morning. We must be very, very careful. I want this very lockdown. Sometimes I don't want very strict enforcement of lockdown because I want to see how many of our people are into what we are doing. How many of them willingly accept what we are doing. But all the same, I thank you all this very morning for listening. Do not forget what Biafra means to us. Do not forget the sacrifices of those who went before us. And for their sake, we are going to get Biafra. Chukwukikabiama will give us Biafra. From me, from here, with all the love in my heart, this very day, it is. Good morning.
So guys, I'm sure you guys have listened to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, the broadcast he made, and many people are saying that once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released, that there will be peace in Igbo land, as well as insecurity, that there is not going to be anything like Boko Haram or terrorists in Nigeria again. And we all believe that very soon that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released, because today in court, the defense team shocked the DSS, like with enough evidence that as defense team was asking the DSS with as the witnesses questions, they didn't even know what to answer again. And many people have started sensing freedom, knowing that one day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. The judge have already said that he's giving them 6 days to bring all their witnesses, that if they cannot bring all their witnesses within 6 days, he's going to conclude that case and say it is over. Anyway, guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below. And also, if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share. So guys, thanks for watching, and see you guys in my next like section.